She
Okay.
had on the Adidas sweatshirt. I like, Mom, look what, look what, look what sweatshirt. So I want people to know the whole us against Adidas
Yeah,
story.
we never really, we don't really touch on that. We say we don't like Adidas, but we don't really touch on the actual background of how it all happened. But all right. So you could tell your side, and then I'll jump in and tell my side.
So we filed a trademark.
Technically, I gotta start. So cause the first part involves me. So I was going through the paperwork, trying to get the old logo without the line, trying to get that trademark. And it is a long and expensive process. So, you pay the money, I'm filling out all the paperwork. You get past one step, you got to fill out some more paperwork, get to the next step, fill out more paperwork. So we got to the final step, and I kept going back looking. I'm like, why is it not completing? What are we waiting on? Because you get the last step is I'm using the wrong terminology, so forgive me. Basically, somebody can contest your trademark and say, hey, that they shouldn't be able to get this trademark. That's my design, or that's if you trademark a phrase, that's my phrase. Whatever it is, they get to contest that. So we're in that stage, and I'm waiting for it to get approved, and then like the last day that anybody could contest it, it got contested. So now we're waiting, and I'm like, who contested it? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't tell you who contested. It just says it's being contested. So this, I guess, is where you could pick up because this is where we got something in the mail.
Well, you say it was like they had 10 days.
They had 10 days, and on the ninth day or 10th day?
Like eight. It was the eighth day.
And the eighth
Yeah,
day,
we thought we was gonna be good. We was like, they ain't gonna be paying attention. Da, da, da.
right.
I get a FedEx paper. They knocking on the door, and he's like, I was like, okay, and grab me. It's like in the envelope, and you pull it out. They got like pictures from all on our website. They got our stuff next to theirs. They
Yeah,
using
Harrison.
using terminology like y'all are infringing on our stuff. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it was a big. I was like, is this
It
can't
was a
be?
packet.
Like, yeah, I was like, you, and that's when I called you. I was like, yeah, bro, you probably need to get over here and look at this because we had what, a week to change it or something like that. It
I
was a
don't even
short
know if
amount
we
of
had
time.
that long, bro.
It probably was 3 days, I think.
Yeah, because if we didn't change it by the time the contestant was over, then it would have been a legal thing. So we had to change it before that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they said we could counter or whatever.
Yeah.
So it wasn't so like everybody thinks, okay, we changed it, like we didn't have a choice or something like that. But I'm like, we did, but we looked at it like, okay, well, we could contest this, but the problem with contesting is we can't sell that until it's over with. Like, so, and we didn't like, there's no telling how long the legal stuff is going to take. So I'm like, man, we can't do nothing with it while all that's going on. So we was like, man, all right, F it, we just, you like, I'm gonna come up with something different, like a different logo or something, and then we're just gonna change the whole website. So that's when you came with the new stuff.
Fine in it.
Yeah. And then like, so we had to go through each and everything. Like we had to change, like we did that like in a day.
And keep in mind now, this was the only design we had back then, was
Yeah.
this with loyalty over everything under it. Because we didn't even really do just the logo yet. The only thing we had was this logo, loyalty over everything. On every shirt, on everything that we had. That's all we had. So we had to literally change the entire website in one night. So, that's how much time it cost us. And then the thing with trademarks, it's not refundable. So all the money we pay for the old logo to get trademarked, we don't get back. You know what I mean? So we talking time, we talking money, and then we had to basically take the whole website down so nobody could order. So we lose the money on that end too.
Take it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they sent, I mean, we changed it all and they sent something. They went, by the time, from the time frame they gave us, they checked it on that time too. I remember getting an email from them. Okay, this is such and such. So this is good. You changed everything and this is no longer an issue. I was just like,
But and they said to put at the bottom, we'll be monitoring, basically making
yeah,
sure we don't try to go back to the old logo. So it's probably still Adidas reps that check our site, check our site from time to time. Yeah, bro. Yes, that's why.
yeah,
Like we kind of swept it
Adidas,
under the rug.
they was on, yeah, because we was mad about it at the time. But you know what? They don't realize they did us a favor because
Yeah.
going through something like that early on, we was like, okay, next time we'll be prepared. Like, okay, if we have to change something or something, like we're never gonna get caught out there like that again. So we started just, I like, bro, you know what the problem is? We got so dependent on the logo.
That logo, yeah.
I like, we just gonna come up with designs like crazy where we ain't gonna fall in love with one design. If something happens or whatever, we could just scrap that one. Cause they got
And at
me
this
for
point now, we got so many different things that we could use, whether it be as
yeah,
our new logo or so nobody could ever catch us like that again to make us have to change
yeah,
our whole website overnight or cost us the money they cost us. Plus, we also got more connections that we didn't reach out on that were mad at us that we didn't reach out to them when we were
yeah.
going through that. You know what I mean? So if it ever happened again, we'd be much more prepared. But it
And,
taught us
yeah, it
a
was
valuable
crazy
lesson.
though. We had all like me and you both had Adidas shoes like crazy. Bro, them Adidas shoes we used to have was hard, bro.
Yes.
We threw them in the trash
Yes,
instantly. We haven't worn
I
Adidas
had
since.
an Adidas jumpsuit because one day I was going to the club and I had just got off of work and I didn't want to wear my work clothes. So I went to the mall and they had a whole Adidas. I was like, I'm just gonna buy that, threw that away. Like, bro, I had a good bit
We
of
threw,
stuff. I
we
had a
threw them
trash
all.
bag full of Adidas stuff.
Yeah, we threw all that went straight in the garbage. We haven't worn Adidas since.
Since, bro, never would. Why? You can't never. They're gonna have to give me a big check to start wearing that stuff. Fat check. I don't want to never say never, but it's gonna have to be a fat check.
What did we start doing? We started saying check. Oh
Checks
yeah,
over
checks over
stripes.
stripes because
Checks
the
over
Drake line.
stripes.
The Drake
Hmm.
line, yeah, it was like checks over stripes. That's what I
That's what I
like.
like. Yeah. Cause
Bro,
we
Adidas,
legally we didn't know. We probably can't. Cause I mean, it is what it is. But legally, we didn't really know if we could talk about it or how all that went. But yeah, so we just started.
bro,
Let's do this with checks over stripes.
Adidas was on our ass, boy. People don't even know how bad like that situation was. That's why when they be trying to make fun of it, we be snapping like we better now. But in the beginning, we used to snap at folks, man. Fuck Adidas. I don't give a damn about no
That's that.
goddamn.
Like I was trying to explain, bro. That's time and money that we can never get back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That stuff ain't cheap, and that stuff don't. It's not like you file a trademark in a day. Like that takes time and
but
a
that was
lot
a
of
long
paperwork.
time, man. Because we got all
Yes.
the way to the end and it was like that. I like
The
that's crazy.
last step, bro. We was at the last step, and we would have been good, but it made us stronger, man.
Checks over stripes at the end of the day.
That's for life.
That's
That's for
all I'm
life.
gonna say. At the end of the day, checks over
For
stripes.
life. For life. Majority of my shoes got checks on them, bro. I don't play. Checks over stripes.